Marina and I have known each other for years, but she started off like her life like I did as an occupational therapist, of which there's a few of them here today. Marina has also started one of the first, was a co-founder of one of the first businesses of ecotourism in New Zealand. And with her occupational therapy background and her interest in holidays and adventure, she has started a business called Ability Adventures, and that's what I'm here to tell you a little bit about today. It's probably no surprise to any of you who know Marina, like you do Petronella, well, and Sue, I think, somewhere. Marina is a very active person and always felt that it would be really important for everybody to be able to share some of the things that are available, particularly in New Zealand, and to enjoy them. And so she started Ability Adventures to enable that to happen. So what she does is she focuses very much on what you want in your holiday. What is it that interests you? So if you want, doesn't have to be some great adventure, but if you would like to do something like go and experience the wineries and cafes in the Wairarapa, not a problem. If you would like to do what some people have done, and I'll tell you in a wee minute, which is bike through the Alps to the ocean, from Mount Cook to the sea, that's another thing you can do. So Marina will organise holidays for people according to what your need is. Everything she does is meticulously researched. So that's one of the keys for her thing, is to find out what you want, talk with you about how best to meet those needs and your hopes, and she really wants to exceed your expectations of what a good holiday is all about. So what she does is talk to you about what you need, what you want to do, where you want to go, how many of there are of you, because some people holiday by themselves, some in groups, and people might do it as a family or as a group of friends. One of the things she's discovered is, and people keep feeding back to it, it's a lot about trust. And you have to be able to trust that person that they will organise a holiday that actually meets your needs so that you can do everything that you want to do and do it easily and independently and safely. And that's another key issue for Marina. So a couple of examples I want to give you. Both of them are from this year. Earlier this year, 3 friends decided they did want to cycle from, I think they started at Mount Cook and went right down to the ocean. Did they Petronella? Yes, so they started that. And so they had pilots, they were on tandems. So they had a pilot biker and they had a support crew, which is always good. So if you feel not biking up that hill, you can just say, let me put my bike on the back of the truck or in the van. And they went off-road, on-road, mainly downhill, which is always better, but of course, if any of you know the Waitaki Valley, it does go up and down a little bit. But that was a very fun holiday for them, and in fact, the comments that came from, I'll just read you what they said about it, because it's important that you hear from the people who experience it. Thank you so much for a fabulous, fun, physical, of course it would be, wouldn't it, and exciting week. It exceeded our expectations. See you on the next trip. Another example is a family from Australia, a family of 6, 4 children. The youngest was 4, and the oldest, was a teenager. Dad had significant disability and was in a wheelchair. And so they started planning their trip to New Zealand with Marina 8 months in advance, which they really appreciated the opportunity, so they could work out that in fact the 4-year-old could be just as involved as Dad in the wheelchair and just as involved as the 14-year-old teenager. And we all know what teenagers are like on holiday. So that holiday started, as I say, 8 months in advance. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? And one of the features that Marina was asked to look at was a holiday that enabled the whole family to interact and participate equally in the experiences. And that is actually what happened. So a family from a central Sydney apartment up on the 4th or 7th floor came and did a 2.5 private guided holiday throughout the South Island. And they did all sorts of things, from kayaking, helicopter flights, did a treetop walkway, etc. And their response, their feedback to Marina was that that was the holiday of a lifetime for them. They had the opportunity, the kids had never ever boiled a billy and made damper on the beach in a warm evening, so they did things like that. They said it was the right decision to get Marina because of investing their trust in her to give them a holiday of a lifetime. So they said their 2.5-week tour surpassed their expectations and took our family on adventures we never thought were possible or achievable. And they said it was just so good when they were being driven back to the airport to actually feel they were on, and they said they were just on such a high because of their experience. So the importance of these tours are that you can participate. You do what you want, and Marina makes those available to you and plans with you so that everyone who's got their individual needs are taken care of, whether they're personal care, whether it's just needed some sight guiding or whatever. So basically, I'm really sorry Marina can't be here because she, of course, would be able to be a lot more clearer about it, but she did just want you to know that her personal passion for holidays as an important part of everyone's life, and I just read last week about the research to do for cardiology and limiting your heart attacks. 37% less chance of getting a heart attack if you have a holiday, I think, every year, wasn't it? Yeah, which is amazing. I think it's incredible. So her passion for having a good holiday, making the most of it, being able to do what you want to do and achieve that is really important for her. Marina's actually based in Dunedin, and as I said, couldn't be here today, and there is some cards over there if you want to. She does have a website, which is www.abilityadventures.co.nz, so you know, if there's anything in particular that you're interested, because Marina's experience, having worked at the Blind Foundation, she certainly does have some very good experience with blind and low vision disabilities. So thank you, that's me.